The galaxy was vast and full of life. Many alien civilizations had grown strong over millions of years. They formed a council that kept order among the stars. This council controlled trade, peace, and war. Its members believed they understood everything about combat. They studied every enemy they faced. But there was one species they dismissed: humans. Humans came from a small blue planet called Earth. The council had heard about them through distant sensors and ancient records. They saw humans fighting old wars with simple weapons and chaotic tactics. The council laughed. To them, humans looked primitive, emotional, and weak. Captain Ryan Cole led a human delegation to the council. He was a tall man with dark hair and sharp eyes. Beside him was Lisa Grant, a diplomat known for her calm and persuasive words. They had traveled for months in a fast human ship to reach the council chamber. The chamber itself was enormous, with high ceilings and walls made of shining crystal. Representatives of many alien races filled the room, each sitting in their floating platforms. Ryan and Lisa were nervous but determined. They had a mission to show the council that humans had changed. They had learned from centuries of war on Earth. They had become fast, clever, and adaptive, but the council members seemed confident. They were not used to seeing humans as a serious threat. An alien commander named Zyron spoke first. He had green scales and glowing eyes. His voice echoed across the chamber. "Humans, we have studied your history. You fought with simple weapons and poor tactics. You are not capable of true war in space. Your species is too primitive." Lisa stood tall. Her voice was soft but firm. "We do not underestimate the challenges of war, Commander Zyron. Humans have evolved. Our strategies, technology, and teamwork are much stronger than before." The council laughed. Some aliens shook their heads. They could not believe that humans thought they could compete with them. Zyron raised a clawed hand and said, "If you are so sure, we can arrange a small demonstration battle. We will show you the reality of space warfare." Ryan nodded. He and Lisa had expected this challenge. "We accept your demonstration," Ryan said. "But know this, underestimating humans is a mistake many have paid for." The council ignored his warning. They had grown arrogant. The humans were just a curiosity, a species too small to matter. They did not see the danger. Preparations began for the test battle. The humans returned to their ship, the Horizon, while the aliens gathered a fleet near a quiet star system. Their ships were massive, armed with powerful energy weapons, and shielded with advanced technology. They were the pride of the council. Zyron commanded the fleet personally. His confidence was unshakable. Meanwhile, Ryan held a meeting with his officers. Jake Miller, Emma Brooks, and Noah Carter stood around a holographic map. "Remember," Ryan said, "the council expects us to fail. They think we are weak. But we have speed, adaptability, and strategy on our side. We need to show them that humans are not to be underestimated." Emma nodded. "We can use decoys and hit their command systems first. It will create confusion." Noah added, "Their fleet is huge but rigid. They cannot change plans quickly. We can take advantage of that." Ryan looked at each officer. "We will not fight to destroy. We will fight to prove ourselves. Precision, timing, and teamwork are our greatest weapons." The human fleet moved toward the star system. From a distance, the alien council watched. They saw small, fast ships and smiled. To them, these were toys. The aliens believed victory was certain. Zyron laughed and said, "Watch closely. Humans will fail in minutes." The humans approached calmly. Their ships were smaller, but they moved with purpose. Ryan felt the tension, but he remained steady. He whispered to Lisa, "They have no idea what is coming. This will be a lesson they will never forget." As the fleets prepared to engage, the humans activated stealth and sensor jamming technologies. The alien ship scanned the space ahead, but their sensors flickered and failed. Confusion began to spread. Zyron frowned. He ordered adjustments, but the humans had anticipated every move. The first shots were fired. Alien weapons struck empty space. Humans had used decoys. The council was surprised, but Zyron believed it was just luck. He commanded a full attack. The aliens fired their strongest weapons, expecting to overwhelm the humans. But the humans split into smaller units. striking from multiple directions. They disabled shields, disrupted communications, and avoided direct hits. Alien ships could not keep up. Their confidence began to falter. In the council chamber, alien representatives murmured. Some were shocked. Others refused to believe what they saw. Xiron clenched his claws. This was not how the battle should have gone. The first part of the battle ended with humans controlling the flow. The alien fleet was still strong, but uncertainty had entered their ranks. The council had dismissed humans as weak, but now they faced a species capable of clever, adaptive warfare. Ryan and Lisa watched the holographic projections. They knew this was just the beginning. The real test was yet to come, and humans were ready. The alien fleet gathered near a quiet star system, stretching across millions of kilometers. Their ships were enormous, bristling with advanced weapons and energy shields. Commander Xiron led the fleet with pride, confident in victory. He believed humans could not survive in space combat. From a distance, the human fleet appeared smaller and weaker. Captain Ryan Cole watched from the bridge of the horizon, calm and focused. Alongside him were his officers, Jake Miller, Emma Brooks, and Noah Carter. Each was skilled in their own field, ready to carry out precise maneuvers. As the alien ships closed in, they began to mock the humans. Xiron laughed, certain that this would be an easy victory. "Attack with full force," he commanded. Alien weapons powered up, beams of energy lighting the dark space. The humans seemed to retreat at first. Their ships pulled back slowly, giving the appearance of fear. Xiron's confidence grew. He believed the humans were running from a battle they could not win. He ordered his fleet to pursue aggressively, but the retreat was only a ruse. Ryan had planned every move carefully. The human fleet split into smaller units, each moving unpredictably. They activated stealth systems, making it difficult for the alien sensors to track them. Decoys were launched, appearing as multiple ships, confusing the aliens further. Emma Brooks led one unit toward the alien left flank. Using speed and maneuverability, her team avoided enemy fire and struck lightly at the alien shields. Jake Miller coordinated an attack on key command ships, aiming to disrupt their leadership. Noah Carter moved to disable alien communication networks, sending the fleet into temporary chaos. Xiron noticed strange anomalies. Weapons missed, shields flickered, and communication was lost. He barked orders, but his fleet could not respond quickly enough. The rigid command structure that had once been their strength now slowed them down. In the council chamber, observers watched closely. Murmurs of surprise began to spread. The humans were not behaving as predicted. Instead of being destroyed, they were controlling the flow of the battle. Some council members whispered in shock, unable to hide their concern. Ryan gave a calm order. "Emma, maintain the flank. Jake, focus on command disruption. Noah, keep communications offline. Prepare for counterattack once they regroup." Every move was precise, coordinated, and timed perfectly. The humans moved like a single organism. They were fast, adaptive, and intelligent. They struck, vanished, and reappeared in new locations. Alien ships fired blindly, often targeting empty space. Confusion grew across the alien fleet. Xiron's pride began to falter. He had underestimated humans, thinking them weak and unorganized. Now, the battle was turning against him. He attempted to regroup, but his orders were slow, and the fleet could not react in time. Emma's unit disabled several shield generators. Jake's team targeted alien command ships, knocking out critical systems. Noah's team disrupted communications, preventing Xiron from issuing coherent strategies. Each action by the humans caused more chaos in the alien fleet. The human fleet remained small in number, but effective in action. Their ships moved independently, yet worked as one, striking critical points, avoiding strong defenses, and creating openings for follow-up attacks. Alien ships began to collide accidentally or drift away from the main formation. Xiron tried to issue a counterattack. "Concentrate on the horizon. Destroy their command ship," he shouted. But Ryan had anticipated this. The humans had spread false signals to mislead alien targeting. When the aliens focused on the horizon, human decoys diverted most of the firepower. The first losses for the alien fleet occurred. Several ships were disabled, their powerful weapons suddenly silent. Panic began to ripple through the ranks. Zyron's voice trembled with frustration. This was not supposed to happen. His fleet was vast, powerful, and technologically superior. Yet, they were losing control. Ryan and his officers remained calm. "Keep moving, stay coordinated, and strike key targets," he said. "We must maintain advantage and let them make mistakes." The humans used speed, cunning, and adaptability to exploit every flaw in the alien formation. They did not rely on brute strength. Instead, they attacked weak points, spread misinformation, and controlled the pace of the battle. Alien ships struggled to respond, their confidence shattered. In the council chamber, silence fell. No one had expected humans to behave so strategically. The observers could hardly believe what they were seeing. The humans were not weak. They were intelligent, resourceful, and dangerous. As the test battle continued, the humans gained a clear upper hand. They had not yet destroyed the fleet, but they had shown their ability to control the fight. The alien ships were scattered, confused, and unable to coordinate effectively. Ryan watched the alien flagship move unpredictably. He whispered to Lisa Grant, "This is exactly as we planned. They think they are chasing us, but we are controlling every step." Lisa nodded, her calm presence reassuring the crew. The part ended with the human fleet, proving that size and power alone did not guarantee victory. The aliens, despite their technological advantage, were unable to adapt quickly enough. The humans had turned a small fleet into a force that could challenge one of the galaxy's most confident commanders. The real test was only beginning, and the Council had no idea how dangerous humans had become. The human fleet moved with precision and focus. Captain Ryan Cole watched the battle from the horizon, calm and calculating. The small human ship struck with speed, vanishing and reappearing in new positions. Each move was coordinated and carefully planned. Emma Brooks led a unit toward the alien left flank. She guided her ships through narrow asteroid fields and avoided enemy fire. When the moment was right, her team disabled shield generators on several alien ships. Explosions flashed across space, but the humans were already gone before the aliens could retaliate. Jake Miller focused on the command ships. His squad targeted alien leaders, disrupting their ability to give orders. Alien officers shouted and scrambled, but their communications were jammed. Confusion spread, and the fleet's structure began to break down. Noah Carter worked on electronic warfare. He sent pulses and false signals through the alien networks. Targets disappeared from screens, sensors malfunctioned, and ships fired at empty space. The aliens tried to adapt, but they were too slow. Human tactics were flexible, unpredictable, and precise. Ryan spoke to his officers calmly. "We do not need to destroy them all. We need to show our strength and control the battlefield. Stay coordinated and anticipate their moves. Remember, speed and adaptability are our greatest assets." The aliens tried to regroup. Commander Zyron ordered his fleet to concentrate on one human ship at a time. He hoped to overwhelm them with superior firepower. But Ryan had anticipated this. Human ships split and created diversions, leaving Zyron's fleet exposed. Small human units struck vulnerable points and disappeared before the aliens could respond. The council members watched in shock. They had believed humans would be easily defeated. Instead, humans were dictating the flow of battle. Alien representatives whispered nervously. Some could not believe what they were seeing. The human strategy was simple but effective. Use speed, intelligence, and teamwork to exploit weaknesses. Emma Brooks communicated with Ryan. "Left flank is clear. They are trying to regroup, but are scattered. We can push forward and disable more shields." Ryan nodded. "Do it. Maintain distance and avoid direct confrontation unless necessary. Let them make mistakes." Jake Miller's unit hit another command ship. Explosions rocked the vessel and its systems shut down. Chaos spread among the alien ranks. Some ships collided or drifted away from the main fleet. Zyron's voice trembled as he issued frantic orders. Noah Carter observed the alien fleet. "They are trying to form a line, but their communication is still down. We can keep them off balance." Ryan smiled. "Good. Keep pressure on them. Predict their moves, but stay flexible. Remember, the battle is ours if we control the flow." The human fleet worked like a single organism. Each unit acted independently, Yet every move complemented the others. They used decoys, stealth, and speed to confuse the aliens. When the aliens attacked one side, the humans struck another. When alien shields went up, humans moved to weak points. Every action was coordinated and precise. Xiron became frustrated. He realized he had underestimated the humans. His fleet was powerful, but rigidity and overconfidence were costing them dearly. He ordered a desperate counterattack. Alien ships fired volleys at the humans' positions, but the humans were ready. They had predicted this move and had already set traps. Several alien ships were destroyed or disabled in moments. The human fleet avoided direct engagement but targeted critical systems. Each strike caused more confusion, and the alien fleet's morale began to break. Lisa Grant observed from the horizon, "Captain, they are losing structure and coordination. Our strategy is working perfectly." Ryan nodded. "Good. Keep control. Let them fight among themselves. Adapt and strike where needed." The council chamber was silent. Alien representatives could not hide their astonishment. Humans were not weak or primitive. They were intelligent, resourceful, and deadly in their own way. Xiron's pride and arrogance had blinded him, and now his fleet was paying the price. Emma Brooks' unit disabled another set of shields, creating openings for Jake's team to strike command ships. Noah kept electronic interference active, ensuring the aliens could not communicate or coordinate effectively. Each human action caused more disorder in the alien fleet. Ryan gave orders calmly. "Do not waste energy on minor targets. Focus on key systems and maintain our advantage. Let them reveal their weaknesses, then exploit them." The alien fleet began to scatter. Ships moved unpredictably, some tried to escape, others firing blindly. Xiron's attempts to regain control failed. His strategy was too rigid, too predictable. The humans had turned the battle into their own game. In space, the humans continued to press their advantage. Their small fleet was now controlling the battlefield, dictating every move. They showed that size and firepower were not the only keys to victory. Intelligence, speed, and coordination could overcome even the largest fleet. The part ended with the humans fully revealing their strategy. The alien fleet was no longer a threat, at least not in the way they had imagined. Humans had proven that they were clever, adaptable, and capable of challenging one of the galaxy's strongest commanders. The battle was far from over, but the advantage was now clearly in human hands. The human fleet moved with perfect coordination. Captain Ryan Cole watched the battle unfold from the horizon. Every action by the humans was precise, timed, and calculated. Their strategy had worked so far, and now it was time for the final moves. Emma Brooks led her unit toward the alien left flank again. They struck key shield generators and disabled several ships. Explosions lit up the darkness of space, but the humans were already gone before the aliens could respond. Jake Miller focused on the alien command ships. He and his team targeted critical systems, causing confusion among alien officers. Ships without orders drifted away or collided with each other. Noah Carter continued his electronic warfare. He sent pulses through the alien communication network, blocking any messages and creating false signals. Alien ships fired at empty space, missing their targets. The fleet was in chaos, and Commander Xiron's confidence began to crumble. Ryan spoke to his officers calmly. "Do not rush. Every move must be calculated. Let them make mistakes, then take advantage. Keep pressure on them." The human fleet advanced, striking multiple directions at once. Alien ships tried to regroup, but their rigid command structure and overconfidence slowed them. They could not respond to the humans' adaptive tactics. Each human strike was quick and deadly. Emma's unit disabled more shields, creating openings for Jake's team to attack command ships. Noah continued jamming communications, ensuring that Xiron could not coordinate any effective counterattack. Alien ships began to scatter, some trying to escape, others firing blindly, causing more chaos among their ranks. Lisa Grant observed from the horizon, recording the events. "Captain, they are losing control. This is exactly what we hoped for." Ryan nodded. "Good. Keep the advantage. Focus on key ships and systems. We will not destroy them all, just enough to show our power." The human fleet surrounded Xiron's flagship. He could see his strongest ships falling one by one. His pride and arrogance had blinded him. Now he faced the consequences. Ryan gave Xiron a chance to surrender, but he refused, still holding on to his belief that humans were weak. The humans struck with precision. Alien ships fell one by one. Command structures failed. Shields were destroyed, and communication remained impossible. The alien fleet was crumbling. Xiron's desperation grew as he saw his fleet destroyed around him. The remaining alien ships either surrendered or fled in chaos. The humans had turned a small, agile fleet into a force capable of defeating one of the galaxy's strongest armadas. Their strategy, coordination, and adaptability had triumphed over size and raw power. In the council chamber, alien representatives were shocked. They had dismissed humans as primitive and weak. Now they had witnessed a species capable of defeating a vast fleet in minutes. Silence filled the room as the council absorbed what had happened. Ryan and Lisa returned to the council, calm but aware of the gravity of the moment. Humans had proven themselves. They had not sought destruction, but they had demonstrated their strength and intelligence. Alien representatives whispered among themselves, some in awe, others in disbelief. Xiron's flagship was disabled, and he had no choice but to retreat or surrender. The prideful commander had learned a harsh lesson. Never underestimate humans. Their tactics, adaptability, and teamwork had turned the battle in their favor. The part ended with the alien fleet defeated, scattered, and in chaos. Humans had won the battle not through raw power, but through intelligence, coordination, and speed. The galaxy had begun to see humans in a new light, one of respect and caution. The consequences of underestimating a species like humanity were clear, and the Council would never make the same mistake again. The human delegation returned to the Council chamber after the battle. The room was silent. Alien representatives looked at them with a mixture of awe, fear, and disbelief. Captain Ryan Cole and diplomat Lisa Grant stood tall, calm and composed. They had shown the galaxy what humans were capable of. Lisa spoke first, her voice steady. We do not seek war, but humans will defend themselves with everything they have. Our history has taught us the value of preparation, strategy, and adaptation. Ryan added, underestimating an opponent is the greatest mistake one can make. Humans have survived many challenges, learned from them, and grown stronger. We came here not to fight, but to prove that we deserve respect and caution. The council members murmured among themselves. Many had thought humans were primitive and weak. Now, after witnessing the destruction of one of their strongest fleets, they realized that humans were intelligent, adaptive, and capable of extraordinary strategy. Commander Xiron stood, his pride wounded but his respect growing. He had seen firsthand the consequences of underestimating humanity. He bowed slightly to Ryan and said, Your species is stronger and more cunning than we believed. The council misjudged you. We were wrong. The room grew quiet as other council members nodded in agreement. Whispers of respect spread throughout the chamber. Humans were no longer a curiosity or a minor species. They were a force to be acknowledged and treated seriously. Ryan and Lisa knew that this was only the beginning. Humans had proven their strength, but the galaxy was vast and full of challenges. They had sent a message. Earth was not weak, and humans could not be dismissed. The council opened a discussion on new agreements. Humans were invited to join as equal members. Trade routes, defense pacts, and diplomatic relations were discussed. The council acknowledged that humans brought unique strengths to the table: intelligence, adaptability, and resilience. Lisa spoke calmly. We accept the invitation, but know this: humans will continue to grow and adapt. We seek peace, but we will not be ignored or underestimated. Ryan added, respect and caution are earned, and humans have shown both. Let this be a lesson for the galaxy. Do not judge a species by appearances or past behavior. Strength comes in many forms. The council nodded. A new era began. Humans were now recognized as equals among the stars. Their unique approach to warfare and problem-solving was respected. The galaxy had changed its view of humanity forever. Outside the council chamber, the human fleet repaired and prepared for future. The crew of the Horizon celebrated quietly, knowing that their mission had succeeded. They had faced doubt, ridicule, and powerful enemies, yet they had prevailed through intelligence, strategy, and teamwork. Ryan reflected on the journey. Humanity had faced many trials on Earth, learning to survive against impossible odds. That same spirit had carried them into space. The galaxy had now witnessed what humans were capable of. Respect had been earned, and fear had been instilled in those who had dismissed them. Lisa watched the stars from the observation deck. The galaxy is a big place, Captain, but we have made our mark. Humans will no longer be underestimated. Ryan smiled. No, we will not, and we will continue to grow, learn, and defend ourselves if needed. The galaxy should remember one thing. Humans are adaptable, clever, and strong. The story ended with a sense of accomplishment and new beginnings. Humans had faced one of the galaxy's most powerful fleets, and won through intelligence, strategy, and courage. The Council had learned an important lesson. Dismissing humanity was a mistake that could never be repeated. The galaxy had seen the rise of humans, not just as survivors of small blue planet, but as a respected and formidable species. The era of underestimation was over. Humanity had earned its place among the stars, ready for any challenge the universe might bring.